TER European Rally historic season starts and ends in Italy. From Tuscany up to the French Riviera, across to the Vouvray regions of Switzerland, through to Wales, before the final event in Sardinia. The 2022 TER Series kicked off with the first of 3 TER promo events of the year. The first was Amazing Arctic Lapland Rally, held last January in Rovaniemi, the home of Santa Claus, in a unique and surreal atmosphere. The gravel stages of Rally Mexico hosted the second TER promo event in April, Rally of Nations Guanajuato, while the town of Tomioka in the Gunma district of Japan was the base of the third promotional event of the TER Series. Among the protagonists of the 2022 TER Historic, the 2020 TER Historic champion British Tim Metcalf at his 4th year in the series. The 2019 TER Historic J1-J2 champion Swiss Guy Trollier, Hungarian Mezziati, Italian Zippo winner of TER Historic in Rally San Remo 2019. Swiss Pascal Perot and Jean-Romain Cretinier. Englishman Christopher Thompson and Germano Bellini from San Marino. The 2022 TER Historic starts in Italy. The Tuscany gravel roads of Valtabarina welcome the TER Series. On the Italian gravel roads, the rally starts and promises to be a great battle between the Ford Sierra Cosworth of Bacci and Tonelli's Ford Escort RS. The two drivers provide an exciting show for the fans. Italian Stefano Pellegrini is forced to abandon the rally in the third special stage when running third in his Lancia Delta Integrale. Mezziati is 9th overall and 1st in the TER Historic classification with his Latavots 21.011. In the overall classification, the leader, Fabrizio Bacci, retires from the rally on Special Stage 6, and Tonelli inherits the lead. At the end of 2 days of competition, the Talbot Sunbeam Lotus of Federico Ormezzano and Luigi Cavagnetto climbs on the third step of the podium. With a great performance, the San Marino crew of Corrado Costa and Domenico Mulleroni with an Opel Corsa GSI finished their rally second behind Andrea Tonelli and Roberto Debbie, who with their Escort RS win the Rally Storico Valle del Tavare.
A jobb három után 50-re, bal kettőből jobb kettő, bal kettőből jobb kettő, jobb kettő után 150.
For his first time on the gravel roads of Tuscany, Hungarian Mezziati and Bernadette Gerentser closed their race in 7th place overall and clinched victory in the TER Historic.
Ott a vége.
Igen, jobb kettőből bal kettő, 100 és cél. Azonnal egy bal kettőből jobb kettő.
Igen.
Bal kettőből jobb kettő.
Ja.
Oksi.
È il primo vincitore stagionale del Tour European Rallies. Grazie, complimenti.
I am very happy that we took part in this competition. We finished our race successfully. We had a technical issue with a shock absorber, which created us some problems, but then, everything was fine. I really like the organization layout, and what is important, is the time to reach the finish line, so, it's all super.
Tonelli is the winner of the rally. Mezziati wins the TER Historic in Italy. The crews move to the French Riviera, and Tebes welcomes TER Historic with glorious Rally Antibes Côte d'Azur. Among the protagonists in the French Riviera, the series leader Mezziati will fight with the two British Ford Escort RS of Tim Metcalfe and Christopher Thompson. Outside the TER, the fight for the rally victory will be between the 2021 TER Historic Champion Giordinengo with a Ford Escort RS and the two BMW M3 of Gotti and Morgue. Special stages which have made rallying history. Morgue is the first leader ahead of Gotti and Giordinengo, but in the third special stage he is forced to abandon the rally.
Go. 300, flat crest, 150.
In the TER Historic, Tim Metcalfe and John Connor lead the standings, ahead of Christopher Thompson and Ronald Grohe.
50.
Mezziati, co-driven by Zolt Kalapax, is third. Morgue returns to action on the second day and wins all the stages, but his retirement on the opening leg puts him out of the contention for the podium. In the overall classification, the third step of the podium is for the Ford Escort RS of Mark Doda, behind the sister car of Giordinengo and Reichenecker. Jean-Pierre Gotti and Eric Scaroni win the 2022 Rally Antibes Côte d'Azur Historic with their BMW M3. In the TER Historic classification, Metcalf continues to dominate the rally.
Long 3 left, 80, hairpin left at the bins.
Behind him, the championship leader Mezziotti leaves the event due to a mechanical failure in the penultimate test. In the last special stage, Thompson, with a second place firmly in sight, is forced to retire from the rally. Tim Metcalf and John Connor win the TER Historic in Antibes.
2 left, into 4 right, over the finish, 50 chicane to stop. Whoa. Okay. Oh.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. On the last stage, I didn't think we were going to make it because we actually went off the road and, hit a bank and bent the steering. And we had 3 kilometers to go, so it was hazard warning lights, limp to the end, still about 45 kilometers to the finish, but we're here. And quite honestly, thank you to John. He shouts at me a bit, but I can put up with that.
Metcalf reaches Mezziotti in the TER standings lead after the second round. Switzerland hosts the TER Historic Cruise in Aigle for the third round of the season. Rally du Chablais action takes the TER series in between the regions of Vaud and Valais. Tim Metcalf and John Connor have the possibility to pull away in the standings from Mezziotti, absent in Switzerland. With Metcalf among the stars in Aigle, the Audi Quattro of Zippo and Dennis Picciano, the Porsche 911 SC of Guy Trollier and Sebastian Moulin, the Ford Escort RS of Cretinier, co-driven by Von Cano. And in the J1, J2 category, the BMW M3 E30 of Pascal Perrault and Julie Amblard. First stage and first surprise. Due to a clutch issue on his Audi Quattro, Zippo is forced to retire. In the second stage, problems also for Cretinier. An issue with the carburetor of his Ford Escort RS forces the local driver to abandon the rally. Perrault takes the lead over Trollier on the third stage, but leaves the rally due to an accident on the day's final test. Guy Trollier closes the first leg in the lead ahead of Tim Metcalf.
4 right, into 3 left. 4, yep, into 3 left.
In the overall classification, third place for Valicioni with a BMW M3, behind the sister car of Berard. Swiss Florian Ganon wins Rallye du Chablais Historic with his Escort RS.
Vai, 100 destri
In the TER Historic classification, Zippo restarts with his Audi and is the faster in the first 3 stages of the second day.
in destra 3, chiude, 150 a vista.
On the 4th test, a turbo problem once again sidelines the Italian driver. With a great race for them, Guy Trollier and Sébastien Moulin win TER Historic in Rallye du Chablais.
C'est fantastique de pouvoir gagner ce TER historique. C'est la première sortie de la nouvelle voiture 3 litres groupe 4 que mon beau-père Jean-Claude Burnier a préparé de main de maître. Premier rallye, on l'a fini, c'est juste exceptionnel.
Champagne, mes amis, Guy Troyer, Sébastien Moulin, vainqueur du TER historique devant Tim Metcalf, John Connor.
Tim Metcalf and John Connor take important points and are now the solitary leaders of the TER Historic classification. The TER Historic moves to Wales in the Western Cambrian region. Aberystwyth hosts Get Connected Rally Ceredigion. Great battle between British crews during the rally weekend. The fundamentalist Escort RS drivers join the only closed road rally in Wales, and the enthusiastic public welcomes the TER series in its maiden visit to Wales. For the final round of the season, TER Historic crews move to Sardinia. The Gallura region and Costa Smeralda welcome the series in Tempio Pausania and Porto Cervo. Two crews are in the battle for the TER Historic title. The leader, Tim Metcalf, with his Ford Escort RS, will try to manage a 24-point advantage on Mizziati's Ladavots 21011, but anything can still happen. Outside TER, the Ford Sierra RS of Rossi, Getzi, and Vizino's Porsche are the favorites for Rally Terra Sarda Historic final victory. Gabriele Rossi and Fabrizio Handel dominate the rally from the beginning and take the overall victory.
Three, two, one, go. 100, 5 left, 3 left, 40, 3 left, only 3, go, go, go.
In the TER Historic, all is open until the final special stage. Mezziati, co-driven by Zabak Elixani, does his best but cannot overtake his rivals, en route towards the 2022 title. After the opening stage is cancelled, Tim Metcalf sets a blistering pace through the rest of the test. A full house of stage wins sees him bring his rally to 9 stage wins out of 10. The British driver masters his Ford Escort RS, secures victory in the final event of the 2022 TER Historic season, and at the same time takes a second TER Historic title after his maiden success of 2020.
And 6 left, and open hairpin right. Okay.
It's time for the TER podium, beginning from the second place from Attia Mesiati. And the first place is, once again, in Rally Terra Sarda. Eccoli qua. Tim Metcalf and John Connor on the top step of the podium for the TER Historic.
Wow. Not I say not expected. It certainly isn't expected, but it's been fantastic rally. Great, well organised. Thanks to everybody involved because they've been brilliant and very welcoming. As you know, I have a passion for the TR. It's always great. The publicity, marketing. Everything is just quite amazing. I mean, I feel a little bit of an imposter standing here because, but anyway, we're here. And, thank you to you and your team as well. And thank you for the boat as well. It's really, that's a prize I didn't expect. But anyway, thank you.
From UK, Tim Metcalf and John Connor, the winners of this weekend of the final round of TER in Rally Terra Sarda.
We got the second place, we are very happy about it, and also we are in such a wonderful place. We managed to finish the rally, it's fantastic. The series, the location, everything is wonderful, really fantastic. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, here we go.
Tim Metcalf and John Connor are the 2022 TER Historic Champions. Glamorous Porto Cervo and Hotel Luci di la Montagna provided the ideal location for the 2022 TER Series prize giving and award ceremony. The TER Historic will be back in 2023. See you then.
From Tim Metcalf and John Connor.